Hey, hello. It's Friday, 28th of April. Hello, people. Hope you're all well. New Deerhoof is wonderful. That's what I was playing. Miracle Level. Love this band. Love these people. The new Deerhoof is killer. How y'all doing since the last time I spoke? As I said, I take a day off every now and then. It's Friday, hoping for a good weekend for everyone. Hoping that, well, I won't hope because it's like the world is on a crash course of madness. So that's why I kind of keep my head down, stick close to home, and focus on art, music, and love and friendship. Those things still make sense. Not too much else in this world does right now. So, my friend Blake, he does make me smile. He's like, always just, he's a character. He is. The trumpet player on here. That's Blake right there. That's my buddy. That's Blake. So we were hanging out yesterday, enthusing about the album, and talking about the next project that we have, which is I'm already assembling the follow-up to the Muse 2, but I also have another more beat-oriented set of music that I'm going to work on with Blake and some more musicians. So we talked about that, but also for the first time, this is a first. Blake turned me on to something that I didn't know about. I'm surprised I did not hear about this. But I'm not a big Record Store Day fan, so I'm not one of those people who gets excited about Record Store Day and looks at all the lists for what's coming out. So I didn't know about this until Blake told me about it. Miles Electric Band. I didn't know about this. This just came out for Record Store Day. This is the Miles Electric Band that you not dare to forget. There's the Obi for it, and the personnel on here is notable. But what I heard, the first track on here, this is a 12-inch 45. It's not a full album. But what Blake pulled up on his phone for me, which was the first track on here, Hail to the Real Chief. It was like, ooh, that's what I need. The horn on here is so good on that first track, it sounds like Miles, but I don't think it is. Or maybe it is. It sounds like Miles, okay? They got another horn player on here who sounds pretty good. But that first track on here alone makes it worth it. It stomps. It's that hard fried funk that Miles is known for. It's like you had to bring your A game. Whoever played with Miles Davis knew they had to bring their A game, and that's what this music sounds like. I like the whole thing. Didn't know it was going to be on pink vinyl, showing that to you. That was, that's fun. Didn't need to be. This is real good. And I was needing a new dose of some Miles. I was especially tickled, to be turned on to this record by Blake, because it's usually the other way around. And Blake really enjoyed that too. He got a big kick out of the fact that he turned me on to something. But then I went and did what I do. I went down to Homer's actually looking for the other Miles for Record Store Day. On the corner, they didn't have it, but they mentioned that they had this, and I said, oh shit, I just found out about this. Let me get that. So this is my recommendation of the week, Miles Electric Band. I also saw a short documentary on the making of it. And it looks like Lenny White and Vince Wilburn Jr., Miles' nephew, were like the ringleaders. And they did a really good job on this. that you not dare to forget. Miles Electric Band. Miles Electric Band. That's my tip of the week. Well, the other one is, I've said several times now, this new Deerhoof is killer, and a band deserving your attention if you don't know them yet. Okay, what else is in the pile here? Last night I got into some old Italian music. Sensations Fix, Flying Tapes. This band is a mixture of Italian and Americans, I believe, when it was out. A bit like Pink Floyd, but for me, better. Not better. No, I won't say that. I just like this. It's like, This is even more cerebral than Pink Floyd to me. But it's in that same area. It's space rock. I pulled this, and I was really pulling it to show, because this is their first album, which was really demos, and it sounds like demos. But this was recently, in the last few years, put out again on this limited edition version. That's nice. When I saw that, someone posted this online when it came out, I said, that's just too pretty. I got to have one of those. This is an example where I broke down and did some mail order to get this, because it never arrived in Omaha. What else? I show where I recently finally got this reissue of Walter Wegmuller's Tarot. And this is to me, this is another krautrock classic. It's great because it has the jamming and the spaciness and the kind of devil-may-care attitude too, which is, we're just a bunch of young people getting high, making this really cool music, not taking ourselves overly seriously. There's a box set of this version that I was hoping to get, but it's not necessary. This is really good. Tarot, Walter Wegmuller. Digging into my stacks, here's one that I pulled to see if I was going to keep it, and I am. Sunburned Hand of the Man is the name of this. The name of this is A. And this is where it's organic, jamming, improvisation, messing with sound, but mixing it with playing real instruments, not high tech, nothing groundbreaking, but they get what I would call a groove going that sustained my interest. I said, okay, this is pretty good. And I like doing stuff like this myself. I like making improvisational music that gathers a momentum and carries you off. So recently there was some hubbub on the internet, on the Catherine Wheel pages, and there was hope that there would be a reunion, that there was a reunion coming. Unfortunately, no. It was a big build-up to the fact that Catherine Wheel music is being made available on streaming. But Rob Dickinson was the lead singer and principal songwriter of Catherine Wheel. A great band, and he's a very good songwriter. This solo album he put out, Fresh Wine for the Horses. Hold it. This is another record store day deal that I got when it came out. Like that vinyl. These are good songs. And the extra album is him doing Catherine Wheel songs. But the songs on this, of his, they're all good. They're all good. And it's in that, you can tell it's the same guy who wrote those great songs for Catherine Wheel. Black Metallic by Catherine Wheel is an anthem. It's a good album. Fresh Wine for the Horses. My name is Love. Yeah, my name is Love. I hear it in the head. A bit of Prague here. Gracious. I think this is their first album. This is not a Vertigo. This is a reissue on a Karma. Good album. Just good. Let me show this, because this has a cool inner. And then you open it up. Pretty cool. Oh, the halcyon days of the 60s and 70s. For me, anyway, with my old butt. Yeah, I get nostalgic looking back and thinking back about times in music and stuff. Yeah, I get nostalgic. These days are strange. Like It or Not is a song on here that I've always liked, but recently someone uploaded a live version of it. It's one of those songs that Genesis rarely played. And so when I heard the live version online, it was cool. It brought back to mind how much I liked the song, so I had to pull this Abacab. And the following song, another record. It's a good Genesis album. And Magma. Wurda Ita. I see that Magma's going to be doing some shows with Porcupine Tree. Now that's quite the lineup, and I dare say that that's Porcupine Tree goosing themselves, because if they think that they're going to have an easy time with Magma opening for them, they got another thing coming. Can you see that? It's a deep purple. It's not black vinyl. Nice. So as always, I say hello to the family, hello to friends. I see people are receiving their CDs, no problem so far. Thank you, you folks that are showing yours copies and giving brief reviews. I really appreciate your feedback. Thank you for doing that. Sure enough, people are loving it. Interesting comments. People say it sounds old and new and mysterious. Success, I say. Hoping to hear next week about delivery of the next 100 CDs. It would be perfect if I had them in time for May's Bandcamp Friday. Okay, people, y'all take care. Have a good weekend.